What is going on, everybody? My name is Bearridge. Welcome back, episode number 10 of my Path to Power. As you can see, we've carried on from the last episode in which we were playing Foot Champs. We played our first 5 games. If you want to see how we did in those, make sure you go check that out. You can see at the moment, we are currently on 14 wins and 6 losses with 10 games remaining. In this video, we are going to play our last 10-ish games. I say ish because I'm going to play basically until I'm happy with whatever I've got. So if we're lucky enough to push on and get elite, then we'll push on and get elite. If not, then we'll stick with either gold 2 or gold 1. So watch this video and you'll find out what we get. Our first opponent has a very strong team. He has Edison in goal, has Carlos and Eder Militao in defence, has Jordi Alba and Cancelo as the fullbacks, Llorente and Sissoko in midfield, Dembele and Rafinha on the wings, and then Martial and Rodrigo up top. We start this game off very nicely, getting a goal in the 5th minute, turning the defender, blasting in at the near post. You can see here, our opponent makes a substitution and he brings on his lone Mbappe for Rafinha, and that definitely makes the game a little bit more difficult. Moving on into the 29th minute of the game, our opponent is running forward with the ball. He manages to pass it into Martial. He turns Semedo and he bangs in at the near post, and that means it's 1-1 after 30 minutes. Moving into the 30th minute, we got a throw in. Reguilon plays the ball into Richarlison into Llorente. Llorente to Salah. Salah and Rodrigo play a 1-2, and Salah finesse shots it into the top left-hand corner, and that restores our 1-goal lead. Moving in towards the end of the half, our opponent again passes the ball around the edge of the box, gets into Martial. He turns through the middle of our 2 defenders, and he finesse shots it past our goalkeeper. And that was pretty much all the highlights for the entirety of the game. You can see here, our opponent had 8 shots, 8 on target, 57% possession. We only had 4 shots, 3 on target. But we both managed to score 2 goals. It goes to extra time. We skip ahead to the second half of extra time. Our opponent here on the ball with Llorente plays it into Vardy. Vardy beats Semedo. Vardy beats Reguilon. Vardy beats Semedo again, but Semedo manages to recover it and kick the ball out for a corner. Our opponent then plays the ball into the middle, onto Vardy's head. There's 3 players there and De Gea, and we're not able to score. And our opponent now makes it 3-2 in extra time. We've got a chance here, though, at the end of the game. We play a cross in. Salah stops making his run, so the cross is fouled. Atal wins the ball. Fred plays it in. Promes on the edge of the area, takes a shot. It bounces around. No one managed to get on it. The goalie catches it, and there we go. We go and lose our first game of this video, 3-2. That means we remain on 14 wins. Probably didn't deserve to win, but definitely could have. So that was a little bit disappointing. Going into the second game here, our opponent has Jesus, Pepe, Dembele, Fabinho, Allen, Fekir, Renan Lodi, Eder Militao, Tomori, Wan-Bissaka and Kepa in goal. We start this game off fairly normally running down the left wing. Our opponent comes in and wins the ball. He passes it back to his centre-backs, plays it back to his goalkeeper and kicks it in his own net. And he pauses and he quits. And this opponent gives us our 15th win. He had obviously finished his games. He'd got his objective and he was just giving out free wins. So we sent him a message, said thank you very much. And he wished us best of luck with the rest of our game. So thank you very much to that guy. Moving into the third game now. And this is a very sweaty team with Ben Yedder and Depay up top. Also got Sissoko and Sanchez in midfield. Dembele on the wing. And a very nice back line as well. So going to be a difficult game. We are here in the 5th minute. Our opponent is running forwards. He's got the ball with Reguilon. He plays it down the left wing. Both our players there are unable to get the ball. He runs inside. He somehow beats Cancelo. De Gea saves it. Semedo doesn't block the rebound. And our opponent gets a very easy goal to make it 1-0. That was quite a disappointing way to start this game, giving away a goal so easily. Moving on now into the 11th minute, our opponent again has the ball. Memphis Depay plays a 1-2 with Ben Yedder, shoots across goal, top corner, and he's now 2-0 up after 12 minutes. That really adds to our problems. Now moving into the 20th minute, Richarlison plays a through ball into Rodrigo. We do a fake shot to beat Marquinhos. We run in, we ourselves go across goal, and it's now only 2-1. We pull 1 goal back, and that's much better from us. Those across goal shots are definitely the way to score on this FIFA. They are the strongest way to score. We're now here in the 25th minute. Richarlison again beating Marquinhos with a fake shot. A cross goal again with Rodrigo. And that is 2 goals. And it's now 2-2. Our opponent plays the ball from the kickoff. He appears to be AFK. We pick it up with Richarlison. We run past him. He's now playing again. We go across goal. Our opponent did move the goalkeeper, but thankfully we managed to score. And I mean, if you're going to be AFK in a game of Foot Champs, we've got to take our opportunities. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to score. I'm not going to wait for you to come back. We need to win these games. So as you can see, we're going to half-time. We have a 3-2 lead. We've only had 4 shots, 3 on target. Our opponents had 5 shots, 4 on target. So very close first half. Now moving on into the second half, Salah plays the ball into Rodrigo. We get very lucky to beat Marquinhos, go across goal again, and Rodrigo picks up his hat-trick in this game, giving us a 4-2 lead. And that feels much better, but not comfy. We've already come back from 2 goals down ourselves, and our opponent could definitely do that as well. This is FIFA after all, and it is football, and it just shows that it doesn't matter how big your lead is, if you don't defend properly, you won't be able to see out the game. Our opponent pulls one back, and then he gets his second goal here with Promes. And with 15 minutes to go, it's 4-4. And I definitely feel like we let this one go a bit. We should have finished more of our chances. We're a bit sloppy. Our opponent making it 5 goals. Ben Yedder is a very nice card in this game. He's only 90k now. I'm very tempted to pick him up myself. I didn't use him at all last year when he was so sweaty, but he is so good and we need the wins at this stage. So unfortunately, we lose our 3rd game of this video. We're now still on 15 wins as we move into our next game. Our opponent for our 4th game has a very nicely built team. He has the player of Dominic Calvert-Lewin up top, alongside Antonio and Felipe. He has the James Rodriguez SBC, which looks like a very nice card, but the pace definitely lets him down. And then there's a bit of a Brazilian and La Liga hybrid going on in defence, along with Ligue 1. The first half, very, very boring. Nothing really happened, both only having 2 shots. Possession was fairly even, so we just cut all of that out. Skip to the second half. Our opponent here manages to play a ball in, just run straight through our defence, cross goal again, and it's 1-0 to him. Again here, our opponent turns the defence. He's running through. In this game, my back line was all over the place. As you can see here, Canchao nowhere near the ball. Our centre-backs are nowhere near the ball as well. Regulion gets beaten there, and it's an easy goal for him to make it 2-0. And then our opponent, pretty much from the kickoff, manages to tackle us, plays a through ball in again, backline nowhere to be seen. Allen, of all people, chips the goalkeeper, and that was a 3-0 lead. Stats sort of show that we weren't really in this game. We had a lot of chances where we didn't have shots. He sort of was able to cut us down as we were powering them up, but he probably deserved to win it. Moving into the next game in this video, probably the easiest squad that we have seen. The Harry Kane inform card is very dangerous, and Jesus we know is dangerous as well. But that team is rather slow, and our team is rather fast. So hopefully the pace advantage that we have will give us the edge over the technical advantage that our opponent has. We're dribbling here in midfield with Rodrigo. We pass it into Llorente. Llorente out to Salah. Salah and Richarlison playing a 1-2. Salah straight through the middle. Left foot across goal into the top corner. And that gives us our 1-0 lead after 3 minutes in this game. Moving into the 60th minute of the game, Richarlison plays Rodrigo in. Fernandinho, who's on a yellow card, takes him down. That gives us a penalty. Salah from the penalty spot chips it down the middle, and that gives us a 2-0 lead, and that's slightly more comfortable in this game. Looks like it's a matter of time until we keep scoring more and make this guy rage quit. Running now down the left wing, plays the ball into Rodrigo. Cross goal again. It's definitely the way to go this year, and that is 3-0 after 25 minutes. Our opponent has a free kick in the middle of the park. Fernandinho does manage to beat Fred, but he misplaces the pass to Rodrigo. Rodrigo then plays Fred. We see Salah making a run. He plays it over the top through. Carrasco stops making his run at the back stick, which means Salah has to go alone. He chips the goalkeeper, and that is 4. And I think at this point, we have killed the game off. We're very comfortable. Rodrigo manages to beat Fernandinho. He then goes through the back of us. That gets him his second yellow. I assume our opponent decided the dashboard so that the red card didn't count. And so that gives us our 16th win. And that means that we only need one more in order to get gold 2 and get some decent rewards. Our opponent for the 6th game in this video has Martial up top Rashford and Daniel James on the wings, has Promes, Van der Beek and Ndidi, Man United, Telles, Ricardo Pereira, Eric Bailly, Dumfries and De Gea in goal. Very nice team again. Our opponent not quite able to get the cross off here. Cancelo clears it, makes a run. 1-2s with Llorente. Watch Cancelo's run here. Rodrigo plays in Cancelo. He's run the whole length of the pitch and then chips the goalie. And he gives us the 1-0 lead. A lovely run. 2 1-2s in that. And a fantastic finish from our right back of all people to give us the early lead. Now here into the 30th minute, got Richarlison running through, sees Rodrigo in the middle, who plays in Carrasco at the near post, which is still viable this year, just not the preferred way to go. In the correct circumstances, you can definitely make it work. So we made it work there. Our opponent gets the ball in here. Semedo, to me, that looks like a clean tackle. Apparently it wasn't, and it gives our opponent a free kick. And we'll see what he's able to do from this. We're going to try and make the wall jump. I don't think he's playing it short. It looks like he's lining it up. He plays it over the top, hits the bar, and it beats De Gea. And our opponent then pulls the 1 goal back to make it 2-1. We're now looking for the kickoff goal as we're passing it around the midfield. Ball at Fred's feet. He plays it into Richarlison, and we get fouled, giving us a free kick on the halfway line. Play it short to Llorente, and Llorente manages to beat the player, plays a ball into Salah, back to Llorente, into Richarlison. Rodrigo turns the player and scores a very wacky looking shot there, not really facing the goal as he takes the shot, but he still manages to finish it, restores our 2-0 lead, and then we have another opponent who decides he's going to be AFK in a Foot Champs game, and Richarlison once again punishing our opponent for that. Get to halftime, our opponent quits. As you see, we were absolutely dominating our opponent, and we probably would have had the win in the bag anyway. And that gives us goal 2 and our 17th win. And this is where I'm deciding to end this video. I decided not to go on any further. We'd have needed 3 wins in 4 games to get gold 1, and I quite frankly don't think the rewards are better. For gold 2, you get the rare mega pack, the rare gold pack, and 45,000 coins, plus the exact same player pick. Whereas in gold 1, you get just the 2 jumbo rare player packs, and you do get 5k extra in 50,000 coins. But I didn't think it was worth the stress or aggro of playing the extra 4 games to only potentially fall short at the end. So we're going to end it here. We're going to sell off our team, and hopefully we'll be able to build a better team for next weekend that will allow us to push on to get elite, because we were able to do it last year, so we should be able to do it again this year. We just need to get used to the game a bit more and build a slightly stronger team. So this is where I'm going to end this video. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Bearridge, and I will catch you all next time.